Have you ever wondered what it's like to eat at the most expensive restaurants in the world? What do they serve? How much does it cost? And why do people spend thousands of dollars on just one meal? Today, we're going on a mouth-watering journey to explore the 7 most luxurious and expensive restaurants on Earth. Get ready, because this is not your average dinner. It's an experience like no other. Let's begin with a place that looks like it came out of a dream. It's called Sublimotion, and it's located in Ibiza, Spain. Now, this restaurant isn't just about food. It's like stepping into a magical show. As you sit at the table, lights change, music plays, and images move around you. Chefs bring out dish after dish, each one like a piece of art. Some dishes even come with virtual reality glasses. The whole experience lasts around 3 hours, and the cost, over $2,000 per person. Yes, you heard that right. Just one meal and you could buy a fancy laptop. But people say it's totally worth it because it feels like you're eating inside a movie. Next, we head to Masa, a high-end sushi restaurant in New York City. If you love sushi, this might be your dream spot. Chef Masa Takayama prepares everything by hand, using the best fish flown in straight from Japan. The place is quiet, peaceful, and super clean. You don't order from a menu. The chef gives you a surprise meal with more than 20 small dishes. Each bite is soft, fresh, and full of flavor. The cost? Around $950 per person, and that doesn't even include drinks or tax. But fans say eating here feels like tasting the ocean itself. Now let's fly to France, the land of wine and romance. Here we find a place called Restaurant Guy Savoy in Paris. This restaurant is run by a world-famous chef, and it sits near the River Seine with beautiful views of the city. The food: think of warm artichoke soup with black truffles, crispy sea bass with sauces painted like artwork, and desserts that melt in your mouth. The cost for the full tasting menu can reach up to $600, but people say it's not just about eating, it's about celebrating life. From Paris, we travel all the way to Kyoto, Japan, where we find a small, quiet place called Kitcho Arashiyama. This restaurant is surrounded by gardens and bamboo trees. It feels like a secret hideout where only special guests are invited. The meals are made using traditional Japanese cooking called kaiseki. That means each dish is served one at a time and is made using fresh local ingredients. The presentation is beautiful and the flavors are clean and simple. A meal here can cost up to $600 per person, and it's all about enjoying each moment with respect and calm. From the peaceful gardens of Japan, we now fly to Switzerland to visit a place called Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville in Crissier. This fancy spot is in a quiet town, but it's known all around the world. The restaurant has won many awards for its amazing food. The head chef creates special dishes like duck with orange sauce, lobster with herbs, and creamy desserts that look too pretty to eat. Everything is made with fresh ingredients, and the service is perfect. People feel like royalty when they dine here. The full experience can cost around $400 to $500 per person, and that's without drinks. But fans say it's not just a meal, it's like a beautiful memory you'll never forget. Now get ready for something truly unique. We're going underwater. Yes, there's a restaurant called Ithaa Undersea Restaurant in the Maldives that sits 16 feet below the ocean. It's made of clear glass, so when you sit at your table, you're surrounded by colorful fish swimming right past your face. It's like dining in a giant fish tank. The menu includes seafood, caviar, and fine champagne. Each plate is served like a masterpiece, and it's not just tasty, it's stunning. A visit here will cost around $400 to $600 per person, depending on the time of day. But come on, how often do you get to eat dinner with the fish? Next, let's head to China to a restaurant called Ultraviolet in Shanghai. This place is run by a famous chef named Paul Perret, and it only serves 10 people per night. Yes, only 10 factorial. It's one of the hardest places in the world to get a reservation, but if you do, you're in for a wild ride. The dining room is dark at first, then each course comes with special lights, sounds, smells, and even videos to match the food. For example, if you're eating a dish inspired by the sea, you might hear waves and see blue lights all around you. The goal is to make you feel like you're inside the food. It's fun, exciting, and completely one of a kind. A full dinner here costs about $600 to $900 per person, and people say it changes the way they think about food forever. And finally, we end our journey in Spain again, but this time at a very private place called Celler de Can Roca. This restaurant is run by 3 brothers who each play a different role. One is the chef, one is the dessert master, and one is the wine expert. Together, they create a magical menu that mixes old traditions with new science. You might eat a dish that looks like a rock but tastes like ice cream, or try a smoky treat served inside a glass balloon. The tasting menu here costs around $400 to $600, and people from all over the world travel just to get a seat at their table. Now that we've visited all 7 of the most expensive restaurants in the world, you might be thinking, why do people spend so much on just one meal? Well, for many, it's not just about eating, it's about the full experience. These restaurants don't just serve food, they tell stories through flavor, color, sound, and design. Every plate is like a work of art, and every bite is full of emotion. The chefs are not just cooks, they are artists, scientists, and dreamers, all at once. Each restaurant we visited today offers something special. At Sublimotion, the food dances with lights and music. At Masa, the fish is so fresh it feels like it just came from the sea. Guy Savoy in Paris serves elegance on a plate, while Kitcho in Japan offers peaceful, respectful dining rooted in tradition. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville shows us how classic cooking can still surprise us. Ithaa takes us under the sea for a once-in-a-lifetime view. Ultraviolet makes food feel like theater. And Celler de Can Roca, it blends family, passion, and pure creativity. Of course, not everyone will ever get the chance to eat at these places. The price alone makes them feel like something from a dream, but that's also what makes them so fascinating. It's fun to imagine what it's like inside, to picture the plates, the flavors, and the magic happening behind the scenes. And maybe one day you'll visit one of these places yourself. Maybe it'll be a special gift, a celebration, or a once-in-a-lifetime surprise. But until then, you don't need to spend thousands of dollars to enjoy food. Even a simple home-cooked meal with friends or family can be just as special if it's made with care, laughter, and love. Because in the end, food is not only about price or style, it's about how it makes us feel. It brings people together, it tells stories, and sometimes it even helps us dream. So which one of these restaurants would you like to visit someday? Would you pick the underwater adventure in the Maldives or the sushi magic of New York? Or maybe you want to try all 7? Tell us in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey around the world of luxury dining, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. We explore the wildest, weirdest, and most wonderful places and ideas the world has to offer, and there's so much more coming your way, so don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter where you eat, the best meals are shared with the people you care about. See you in the next video.